Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I'm Bearded Dragon. We're going to be playing some more Soulframe today. Um, Trying to see if people need help or anything like that. So if you're seeing the stream and you need help doing anything or figuring out anything or even needing to do like a Koga run or something like that to find runes, if you need to find the new runes, perfectly willing and capable of helping anybody that needs it. I did kind of mess around last night after I got off with a couple different builds. I'm going to be trying the Mora's Hand today. I kind of did a little bit of a weirder cosmetic thing with it just to try it out because I was bored of seeing the same stuff over and over again. So I'll show you. Hope you like it. I call him Sackboy. I was kind of trying to go with a little something different, and the Mora's Hand arm is kind of different in its own right because it's just this big oven mitt basically. So I went with the other outfit that has an oven mitt, and I hated the pants, so I went with the fire pants, the Fire King Greaves, I think they're called. So showing a lot more skin than I'm usually showing on this, but
Envoy, your aura is smelling rather
the
drab
Mora's
today.
Hand they've
N'est-ce
kind
pas,
of
puppets?
messed with a little bit the last couple updates, and I think they've made it a lot better than it used to be. I absolutely hated it before because the green ability, the middle one, I think buffs you, and anytime you get hit, it releases like a fire nova around you. And I'm pretty sure that like you still take damage, but now it's a lot less damage than you used to. I think they made the class a lot more tanky, and he's actually a lot more resistant to getting staggered, as I remember him being. So like as you're in that state, you're still taking damage, but you're not getting staggered nearly as much as you used to. So I thought it was kind of interesting. So I wanted to
Something
kind
I
of run
said.
around and try this out a little bit to see how they've really upgraded the Mora's Hand. So yeah, we're gonna kind of just run around and do some stuff with this class. And sorry, my allergies are kicking my ass again. You would think with how much I take allergy medicine on a daily basis, it wouldn't be doing this. And we are also still trying to find the Gathanan drops because it has not been dropping from the normal places, so I'm not 100% sure if they're just straight up bugged. And that's the other thing. This class like knocks people over like crazy. Like you hit them once and they fall to the ground. I don't know what exactly it is. I don't know if it's a combination of the sword and the class, or if it's the sword, if it's the class. Like I'm not really sure, but it's pretty powerful. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been knocking people on their ass and doing that backstab pretty much the entirety of the time I was messing with it last night. Like I didn't mess with it for too long. I only messed with it for like 15 minutes, but like every enemy I was running across, I'd hit them and they'd get knocked over, and I'd stab them. pretty surprised at how like strong it is, considering because it never used to be. So I don't know if they just over buffed it, or if it's something that they're gonna fix later, or if it's just something that they're gonna leave alone. Yeah, I was definitely
Good job
pretty
for you,
impressed with
Legster.
how stable this class is now. Anyway, like it's a lot more tanky, that's for sure. Because I know when I first was playing it, that was the problem that I had with it. Is you would go in this, and like the whole point of this is when you get hit, it releases a fire nova, and as you can see, I'm not taking nearly as much damage. I mean, these guys are only level 22. I am just overall surprised at how well it works. It does a shit ton of damage. It doesn't really like staggered very often, so it could possibly be a class kind of like Field Tempest, where if you're doing melee, you can kind of use this to your advantage when it comes to not getting staggered and knocked over as much. Like it's really actually pretty tanky now. I'm not sure what exactly they did, but it's a pretty good class. Pack, whatever you want to call it. You guys are so fucking annoying. Like, I do have the thing that staggers them on basic attacks, but it's never done quite this much, you know what I mean? Like, they're getting, like, staggered pretty much every time I'm attacking, and it's pretty nice. I mean, this ability is just straight up good. Like, it does pretty decent damage. It's not the greatest damage, but having a ranged ability that's able to do some damage against some targets with a melee build is actually kind of cool. And I actually want to see if I block.
So it wants to play.
If it's still going to activate.
Rise, Legion.
It does. So that makes me want to try this even more with like a shield build.
Saved it. Pray it don't turn back to sludge tomorrow.
It's got a lot of utility. I'm pretty impressed by it. I was not impressed with it the first time around because it really does, like, you kind of have to get hit in order to make that ability do anything. And when you were getting hit, it was taking out like half your life in a single hit. So if you got hit a couple times in a row or got like staggered back, and it would just kill you. So it was horrible. It really was. Now they've fixed it. It's pretty good now. Which makes me want them to come out with the Bromius sword and shield, or, shield weapon even sooner, because then I can try it out with this and see exactly if it works like they want it to. Because with the rune for the shield weapon that allows you to parry and deal damage to the enemies, you would literally just have to sit there and wait for them to attack you, and it would explode a burst of fire as well as blocking or parrying the attack. So I think it would actually be pretty freaking cool to do like a sword and shield with the Mora's hand and to see what that does, because it's just the only sword and shield I have at the moment is a grace weapon, and I'm not attuning to grace. Oh, that reminds me, I don't even think I freaking messed with my stats on this one. Yep, definitely didn't. Now I should be even tankier. Another helmet one. Full arm. thing just one-shot him. Granted, I'm not in Koga or anything like that, so I mean, I am in the weaker of the two areas, but... Those are both 1 star. I mean, like I said, pretty freaking good. The abilities that they have are pretty good at dealing with, like, big groups of enemies, so it's pretty neat. And as long as you're using, like, some kind of lifesteal weapon or something like that that's reforged to do, you know, give you lifesteal, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use this pretty decently. I'm gonna go into Koga and go fight the Mendicant King, see what we can do. I did fight the Mendicant King yesterday just to see what, see how well it did, and it kicked his ass pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. They did good with this one now. This is actually a solid pack. And as well as it should be, because, like, the only way you can get it is if you're in Kith of Kings and you get to rank 5 and then spend 27,000 standing on it. So, I mean, it should be good. It definitely wasn't, but now it is. Hello, Stag. I mean, the burning damage definitely is a little lackluster. Like, there's legit no burning damage. It just does 1 hit point on these guys, but I mean, it's pretty good. It's not to, sound corny or anything, but it's pretty fire. And I had to go with the Ember Flame on the weapon because you can't not use a fire class and not use it. You aren't even on the ground. I fucking hate that. Like, that is my biggest gripe with these guys. The fact that they go down like that, and then no matter what, you'll be hitting them and they're still clanking off of them like if they're on the ground. Because they, like, hurtle down. Alright, I grab all the bunnies because I don't know which ones are 5 stars and which ones aren't 5 stars. Because they're all white. And as you can see, the squirrel... Oh my god. Like, the 5-star squirrel or the gold squirrel is like a really light color. So is the deer, so is the duck. The beaver, I think, is still kind of brownish, but lighter than the other one, because like the 3-star or the green one is kind of like this dark blackish color. And then, like, with some situations like this, it just gives you more versatility with the class. Like, obviously, if you don't want to pull your melee or ranged weapon out. Plus, it's a great way to stay in shape. Gotcha. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, these guys, no matter what you do knock them on their ass constantly. Like, it's kind of broken. Like, I don't know why their stability is so freaking low. Or just as you go in, if there's a specific enemy that you hate dealing with, just blast them in the face so they don't heal anybody. There. I was like, where'd the freaking banneret guy go? Started running away, and then I killed the rest of your crew, and you decided to come out. I'm pretty sure I'm still missing a duck rune for the sword and shield, though, which is kind of weird. 'Cause, I mean, I've been literally doing this nonstop. So, like, is there a specific spot in the world that I need to go to find shield runes? Or totems, sorry. Rat. How dare you, sir? I feel like while you have the ability active, you are staggered a lot less than you normally would be. Kind of nice. It still gives you the chance to attack and stuff while doing bursts of damage. Make you achy. Oh, now you decide to wait. Why do I feel like I was doing more damage with this sword when it was spirit tuned? I'm also in Koga now. That makes more sense too. I was also thinking, let me know what you guys think about this. I was also thinking of starting another account and playing fresh from the beginning. Just so you guys can kind of see how the game is from the beginning. Because I started way after I had already completed a lot of stuff. So let me know what you guys would think about that. Leave it in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, or drop me, something if you're in Twitch. Because I was thinking about doing that. I'm not 100% sure when or if I will, because the dev stream is in a couple days. So if they drop new content, I'm going to keep playing on this file. But I was thinking about making another character. And just starting from the beginning so you guys can kind of see what the beginning of the game is like. Personally, I didn't start streaming in the beginning. Mainly, I didn't have my setup, but I also didn't want to spoil anything story-wise for anybody who hasn't played or is planning on playing. So, if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing, let me know. Gold squirrel for short blade. Nope, no healing for you. God bless you. Well, God bless you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people are sleeping on this class, man. This class is actually pretty good. I don't even know if I've seen a 5-star fight. I've been looking for one for a while, and I'm pretty sure I've never seen a 5-star buddy. Didn't even drop anything. Appreciate it. What's going on, Welsh? Yeah, all that for no goods. He didn't even drop anything. I was like, what the hell? How you been, man? I'm pretty good. Got out of work a little early, so I'm doing a little bit earlier of a stream than I normally would. Kind of running around, testing out some stuff with a new build. Oh, yeah? Is it because of the weather? I mean, it's actually kind of nice out right now, but... Yeah, so there's probably some kind of... something that they're going to need to fix. Break in the line somewhere, or something like that. I was actually really surprised I didn't have any internet issues during the weekend. I don't. I kind of know the map for the most part, but I always end up getting sidetracked. Plus, there's a compass at the top of my screen. So that helps a lot. So at least I know somewhat of the direction I'm going in, but usually I just kind of run around and kill shit. Venison is yummy, but we don't kill the animals in this game. We save them. Well, except for the corrupted stag, but I don't think you'd want to eat that. Crash Nova. Got it. Got it. Split bolt rune. I know one of these trees has some sap in it. I use OBS. At first, it was the only one that would allow me to stream YouTube without paying for it. Streamlabs will allow you to stream to Twitch, but you have to pay for it in order to be able to stream to YouTube. So I decided not to go with that one. I also like some of the features that OBS has. Yeah, it can be a little buggy sometimes, but I don't have too much of an issue with it. I think Streamlabs a lot of people like because it has a lot more customization options to it, but I've been having no problems with OBS, and I already spent 2 weeks on trying to learn how to use it, so I might as well keep using it. Oh, you jerk. Jumped right over my... Oh my lord. Dude, he's so freaking strong. I hate that spider, man. Holy shit. Yeah, that slam attack does so much damage. Yeah, he did mess me up. Pretty bad. It was horrible. And I was looking at my life too. I had half a freaking bar still. So he took half my health out in a single hit. Eat that. Punk.
A turn of dice for next bout. Come, Legion, lay your comments. Side ace not. Another mark.
I mean, if he didn't kill me, this guy definitely would have. There's no bug spray. But I wish I could on that guy. He's a pain. Him and the guy I just fought, the Nell Knight, they both hit like trucks in Agari mode. Or in Koga mode. Freaking dog. Stop messing with the goddamn window. Go lay down. They can be, yes. Very annoying. Love them to death, but... like, we get it. There's somebody outside. You don't have to keep pushing the blinds against the window making clattering noises. This thing just annihilates everything in its path. Play with some weapons I don't usually play with too often. Like the Duke Havoc. And you can also put markers on the map to help you figure out where you're going as well, Welsh. It's a lot easier when you have something on there that you can follow. No, it's fine. But I've pretty much completed everything so far in the game. I just love playing it. That's the only reason I'm still playing it. But, you know, there's still plenty of stuff that you can kind of run around and do. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm just kind of getting standings for my factions. There's a new infamy system that they're going to be releasing, hopefully in the next update, that you have to go around and defeat the sieges, the forts that give you infamy. So I'm kind of just going around killing bosses and doing the forts to try to build up the infamy as much as possible before it updates. I mean, it's a game that's still in alpha, so there's really not like a whole lot of like story content to it at this point. God, it's so tanky. Jesus. Freaking archer.
5 commons each. Next kill takes the lot. Silence lock. Another mark.
Finally got smited. Freaking ruined it. The wrong goddamn thing.
Time to ward our alka, big legs. Don't get those kickers in a twist. I'll show you the routes.
Into the business. Excuse me. right, man. Take care. Excuse me. Sorry. Jesus, I don't know why I'm yawning so much right now.
Brought us a mixed up? A morsel? A snack?
Yeah, I did.
Bring us back a morsel next time, hmm? My palate is so very dry.
I forgot I've made this a courage build. Because of the ability that Garen Root has whenever he heals, he gives more time on the rune. We're not gonna change it yet. Let's go back to Siren. I was kind of having fun with the sword and shield a little bit. Maxed out on this one and maxed out on the sword.
The envoy nears. Pray, we continue after.
I guess realistically I could make that again. So I can run with that. But I'm really gonna wait because I'm pretty sure the Bromius shield is gonna be a courage weapon, so although we don't have a spirit attuned sword and shield, so they might do that. I just like the fighting style of the sword and shield. Like, I love how he kind of keeps the shield in towards his chest and then uses it during the attack. And then as well with the charge. Now if you attack and then charge, he does that, but if you... It's interesting. I love the shield play with the sword and shield. It's just pretty cool. I need to get better at parrying anyway. And I'm pretty sure this shield blocks, or I'm sure this weapon parries a hell of a lot faster than most. We're here, we might as well do the siege. We need all the infamy. I also do have the totem on that increases my parry window for that exact reason, because I suck at parrying. I either do it way too late or I do it way too early. I never do it pretty much right on time. So if I can have a little help doing it way too early, then
In Warlock's name, shall we claim this one too?
Alright, I'm gonna call it there for tonight. A little less than 2 hours, but I've also been streaming a lot more than 2 hours this last couple that I've done. So I'm going to call it there. We will continue Friday after the live stream. I will be at work during the live stream, otherwise I would stream the live stream, just in case anybody doesn't have them or isn't following them. But you probably want to watch them, considering that's how you would get your code. So definitely watch the live stream on Friday. It's 2 p.m. Eastern time. So 1 p.m. for me, I'm Central. So then you just got to do the math on whatever time zone you're in. If you're in Eastern, just 2 o'clock. But that is when the live stream is. It goes from 2 to 3 Eastern time. Make sure you tune in if you don't have a code. If you're interested in the code, make sure you get that so that you can get access to the game and have a blast with it as much as I am. I'm really hoping, because of how long it's been since we've had a dev stream, I'm really hoping they're going to tell us that the new update is coming like that day. So P13, I'm hoping, is coming shadow dropped on the day that they do it. If not shortly, hopefully. If not, like I said earlier, let me know if you would be interested in me doing a fresh start play of Soulframe. I do have a couple codes that I can use on a secondary account, so I could show you guys kind of like the beginning of the game. And I actually kind of want to make a female character anyway. I want to see what some of the armor sets look like on a female character. And then maybe if I kind of get into the game a little bit, maybe my wife would actually play with me every once in a while. I doubt it, but here's hoping. She's not a gamer. She's a book reader. So she reads her books while I game. Kind of works out. But I do want to see if you guys are interested in me doing a fresh start to kind of show you the quests, kind of where some of the quests start, where like the story goes, and I'm also kind of curious as to what they've added to the beginning of the game, because it's been such a long time since I've played any of it. I heard there's new cutscenes and stuff like that they've kind of added to little bits and pieces of some of the story quests. So let me know in the comments, or if you're, watching this later on, or even if you're watching this on one of my other platforms. I will probably make a clip of this just to explain, but let me know in the comments whether or not you're interested, and we will go from there. Until next time, guys, I will catch y'all later. Have a good one.